Reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you. There's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that.
The part to repair the final pump. There's an outpost called Bastion, set up in a heavily defended duplex home.
The time has finally come. We are off to Bastion. It won't be easy. It'll be well defended. But for May and for Casey, we have to go.
Oh yeah, this is lovely.
Absolutely perfect weather for the deed today. Thunderstorms, literal dumpster fires. There's no time limit here, which is interesting. Whew, it's a dark and stormy night. We're gonna need all the heat and power that we can muster. Where are we? So it's one of these two buildings. This one looks like it's split down the middle, so that might be the duplex. Let's go check it out. It is ominously quiet here. Not a walker. Not a gunshot. No voice on the air. Just the pitter-patter of rain and the occasional shock of lightning. Ooh, and wood. Oh. I'm guessing that's where I need to go. Right here on Bonaparte Street. They have the floodlights all set up. Aimed right at this building. Still don't hear anyone. What is going on? I don't know if this is the right building, but check it out. Honestly, I am more creeped out that there hasn't been any noise or sign of life. Hello? Is no one here? I mean, don't mind me, I'm just gonna be ransacking this house. Hello? This clearly isn't the duplex. 2 o'clock. Perfect time for a little showdown. The music, the atmosphere of this level. This is the first time I've heard a walker. What is this place? There's blood dripping from the floorboards above me. Something's upstairs. Whoa, what is this? Hello? That's the pump regulator.
You made it.
I did.
I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but
JB.
my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean Baptiste. JB for short. There now. We can proceed to matters of more profound consequence. It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Yeah. Why are you just sitting here with the dead walker? How did you know that I was coming? Yeah, sure, JB. Let's hear what you have to say.
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one, through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch, holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
What are you trying to say? Not quite yet.
You've piqued my interest. Go on.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you, most sincerely, for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation. The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
So you want to destroy weeks worth of food and supplies, ignoring the guns, because you feel like it would stifle the creativity of people to see another solution past this problem. I kinda get it, but I feel like the reserve would only help accomplish that goal by keeping you alive? Let's talk about the reserve first.
I want your perspective on the reserve.
The reserve benefits you, yeah.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits. And there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
Couldn't we just, litter the food around, Make it look like it was there the entire time, but y'all missed it? How did you get the code?
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put 2 and 2 together.
Of course. Kenneth.
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
You don't know me very well, do you?
I have some other questions for you, JB.
What about this reclaimed stuff?
I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused, politely. No one was gonna dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
And that's when things became violent, huh? Yeah, what about all the ritual stuff?
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Trip was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat.
Yikes.
Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Trip was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
That is really freaky. Is that how you got the scar there on the side of your head? You really missed your throat pretty good, didn't he? Yikes. And the philosophy behind all that?
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives, reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us, forcing people to focus solely on survival. It's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
I mean, I kind of agree with that, but... Alright, JB, I think that answers everything I've got.
I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, tourist.
Oh, we got the last pump. Alright, JB. Thank you for that. That was enlightening. You just, you chill right there? Is this what you do all day? Oh, man. People in this city are so weird. Anything else for me to just take? Ooh, a can. Well, honestly, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. Just came in, talked to a nice guy, and oh.
Finally meet, tourist.
Oh shit.
All the hype, you're not exactly what I expected. Thought you'd be more put together, bit more danger to your presence.
Hi, Georgia. It's nice to meet you and your little army here. Wasn't gonna be as easy as I thought, was it? Sorry to disappoint you, because I do know who you are.
Sorry to disappoint, lady. Good thing I'm not too concerned about what you think of me.
You should be, fool. Your life may depend on it. I'm Georgia. Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. The time has come to silence him once and for all. Cut off the head that won't shut up. Rest of the reclaimed fools will fall back in line. Then us tower folk can get back to doing what's right, without all the noise.
Ah, wow. I don't know about that. Think you can take him with all these guys?
From what I know about JB, it may take more than you and a couple of goons to take him down.
You a real smart-ass tourist. I fucking love smartasses.
Nice.
Especially when I've snipped the tongues out of their smart-ass mouths.
Oh.
But I'm willing to give you a pass on your smart-ass ways. Just this once. I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to be a hero. You game?
Ooh, it doesn't sound like being a hero just killing a guy. What are we talking about?
That depends. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Quit fucking with me, fool. You know what I want. March back up into that house and kill JB. Prove you are worth more to the tower than the cockroach you've been so far. And in return, all your fucked up transgressions will be forgiven. If you happen to find yourself in the midst of our onslaught on the reserve, tower troops will have your back. You have my word.
Oh, wow. Another big choice here, huh? I'm staying out of it, kill JB, sure. Shit. I don't think they're gonna let me go if I say I'm staying out of it. He's alone in there. Shit. Alright, I think... this is tough. I think I'm gonna say that I'm gonna kill JB, and then not do it. That way I get out of this situation, and I can maybe get the drop on the tower instead of them just killing me right here. Let's see if I can do that.
I take no issue with killing JB. Consider it done.
No nonsense. I dig it, tourist. I'll let you get to the deed. We'll be waiting, right here. But don't keep us waiting too long. My patience has a limit.
I don't even like the way you
Wanderers.
Oh.
What a waste.
Yeah, your people aren't very nice. Okay, I'll be out in a second. Shit. Alright, I don't want to kill JB. I think he's really creepy and freaky, but he has more logical ideas than the tower. They seem much more militant. Hey, man.
You've returned. To what do I owe the pleasure, to?
We have some issues. I have a warning, dude.
Tower troops are outside. They want you dead. I suggest you get out of here.
Well, look at you, tourist. Choosing sides. I suppose that's a good sign regarding our previous conversation. For a rogue spirit, you certainly have proven pivotal in the fight for the soul of this god-forsaken and still glorious city. I have no designs on escape. I plan to march right out of this house, gun drawn, and send a message. If you feel like joining me, I suggest you keep up. When it comes to violence, I am decisive and swift.
They have a big... No, wait. Hey, JB, hold on. They have an army, okay? Give me a second. They will kill you. You will die. Let me go first, okay? Oh, God, he's just gonna go, isn't he? Alright, okay, JB, hold on. I'm coming, dude. Let me just... maybe a sticky... Oh, God, JB.
I'm taking you...
Oh, God, I stuck him. Oh.
We collaborate well, tourist. Together we might have been able to handle twice as many tower goons. I had forgotten how much I enjoy the thrill of a brawl. Been a while. Thanks for reminding me. And now I must bid you farewell.
What the hell just... Oh, shit. What the... Oh. Ooh. I blew the heck out of George's head. Holy crap. That sticky bomb worked really well. What is that?
My dear Georgia, we have gone too far. This has to stop. We are not cruel. No matter what our community is facing right now, we have to remember our promise to the people. I understand the need to pivot when faced with a crisis. Those responsible for the atrocities that led to the disease were brought to justice. We have to put the lessons we learned from all that dick business behind us. When I first learned that those animals were serving human flesh to our most desperate, simply to meet hunting quotas. I was enraged, but as difficult as it may be, I had to pivot. I had to try and understand the desperation that drove them to hunt human beings. Maybe our scavenging quarters were a misstep. Yes, punishment was warranted, but we cannot allow those horrors to color all the choices we make moving forward. We must help people, not abandon them. I have been changing course and making difficult decisions a majority of my life. We can figure this out. We can get this community back on the right track. I may be a bit compromised these days, but my mind is as sharp as ever. You need to be patient, and you need to trust me. You know, I have always thought of you as the daughter I never had. Have I ever steered you wrong? We will return to better days. Your mama.
Ooh, boy. That did not go exactly as I drew it up. But it was pretty close. Shit. I blew the hell out of Georgia. I mean, I'm kind of with Mama on this though, like, it needed to stop. Things got crazy. But apparently Georgia did not listen. Since we don't have a time limit here, let's go check this blue house real quick. Which I passed already. See if there's anything worth taking in here. Whoa! There is a car that went right through this house. Holy moly. Can we sneak by it? Oh yeah, we can climb up here. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh. This is lovely. Wood. Oh, so much wood. Not really seeing much. Whoa. What is that? Oh, that's one of the Whisperer's masks. That's so creepy. They would wear these and walk with the dead. So this was a Whisperer's house, I guess. Oh, I hated it. Ooh, something's here. Meet where the jazz men play. 8834. Where the jazz men play? What does that mean? Is that back in the band room? I'm glad we stopped in here to look. I didn't know that was going to be there. That's really neat. Well, that was one exciting adventure. So I guess the last thing to do is plug in the pump regulator and then free Casey and decide what we're going to do with the reserve. Let's head back. And the lantern has been lit, which means that May has dropped off the reserve key, so we can actually get in there. Oh boy. And Georgia, you get a special place right there. So you can always remember the pain that you put people through with your crazy, murdery tactics. That's gonna creep me out in no time. Ugh. What is this? A beignet? Oh. Thank you. Didn't even notice that. Ambra's so nice. We finally have enough protein to upgrade here. And then plenty of this stuff. Oh, we need sugar. We need to get sugar so we can have medicine, because all medicine needs a spoonful of sugar to help it go down. Wait. Before we continue on with the story, I think I know where this safe is, where the Jasmine play. I remember in either the first or second episode, there was a statue of a bunch of jazz musicians, and there was a safe there. That's probably the safe. So let's check that out before we move on, just in case we can't get back there. Oh, dang. This is locked off. Oh, interesting. I guess they don't want us to go there before we get the key and stuff. Here are the jazzmen. And then the safe should be right over here. Boom goes the dynamite. 8834. What is in here? What is this? 7... What? Incendiary projectile weapons? Is that a... Oh, what are those, like, automatic bow shooters? Because if that's what this is, I'm gonna be the happiest boy alive. I think it's probably explosive arrows, though. But that'd be cool. Are you coming to say hi? You want to check out this, too? I love this thing. This swamp is really creepy. Really cool, though. I don't think we... I never got the key for this. I wonder what's in there. Is this the reserve? Would that be great if this was the reserve the entire time? We are close to the endgame, people. Let's get the reserve key.